It's Unfiltered, The Birth of a Legend, Part 1. And we're back in the WVSMT studios, joined by some members of the House of L. We'll start off with Sasquatch, who has been here on the podcast before. Sasquatch, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Remind everybody where you're at in the game. And
Sasquatch is a max defense Town Hall 9. I got Queen going to 27, King is at 22. And I've got a Loch Ness account, which is leader of House of L2 right now. And that one has 15 heroes with medium Town Hall 9 defenses. And then I have Yeti, which is leader of House of... What? No, it's
L Reloaded.
Yeah, exactly. Got to get them all straight here.
Wow.
And that one is just a Town Hall 8 with max hogs with the level 6 king, which does just fine.
Very nice. And I'm going to leave Rudax for last, and there's a very good reason for that. Dirk Diggler, welcome to the podcast.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, man?
It is my first time, man. Happy to be here. Yeah, I'm a early 9 right now, but we're cruising right along. Got 15, 16 heroes. Been in L for about 4 or 5 months now. I think it was like just after the SI Warriors War. I think that's when I came in.
Okay.
So that was probably like 4 or 5 months ago.
Where you here? Where did you say your heroes were? 15, 15?
Like 15, 16.
Oh, wow.
I'm grinding them out, dude. You know, a little bit of that green elixir never hurt anybody, but you know. Trying to get her up to 20 so I can start busting out some of them fancy queen walks I see so much of, you know.
You can do it. I think you can do it with lower. I can in the wild, at least.
I've seen guys do it. I'm not that good yet to be busting them out at level 16, but she's doing work now. But just started putting down the Town Hall 9 defenses. Got my cannons going now. Working on some Legos, but yeah, that's pretty much it right now. We're just getting started in 9.
All right. Mel.
Hey.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks.
This is a female, everybody. I'll calm down. Just take a breath.
So I'm one of the newest members of the House of L, and I'm also probably one of the newer players. My oldest account I started in April. And
oh wow,
she is a Town Hall 9, an early Town Hall 9, with a level 10 king and an 8 queen, and I'm working on leveling her up. And I also have a Town Hall 8 and a Town Hall 7, and I've got a Game of Thrones theme going. So
yeah, I was just going to ask if you want to say the names because we've talked about that. I thought it was pretty cool.
So I've got Egret, Melisandre, and Marjorie.
Okay.
So, all 3 some kick-ass ladies.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, we honestly, it's one of those things where we started talking, we're getting ready to go. And the big thing why I said Birth of a Legend Part 1 is because L has had some big news this week.
That's right.
2 legends.
That's right.
Joined by Dirty Pirate hit it. Rudax was right behind him, and Rudax is here. Dirty Pirate couldn't be here tonight. He was going to be, but he had some other things come up. Rudax, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my God. What was it like? Well, I guess introduce yourself first. And you can just say legend. I mean, do you get that like a PhD behind your name? You know, like
he gets a doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Rudax now.
Yeah.
I think I completed the game, so I'm done. You know, thanks everyone. It was fun.
Time to hang it up, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow. So
should have just retired.
How long did it take you?
Well, it's really hard to say because it all kind of molds into like one long horrible journey. Of many hours a day. But I think, because I really didn't start taking it seriously until I was around Titan 2, I was just pushing up to get more loot, and I saw sturdy pirate, kind of going quite far ahead. So I thought I would just follow him for a bit, and then I took it seriously. I forgot about the loot and kept going.
Okay.
It took me like 10 days to 2 weeks, maybe.
I don't even know where to start because I don't know anywhere. I haven't heard anything about this. Right? I didn't really even realize. When DP was talking about pushing, I just saw the gold badge. I was not like paying super close, and all of a sudden it started clicking. Like, wait a second, Legend, no Titan, and then I was like, oh my god, he's gonna hit 5,000. I had no idea you guys were even in that range. Like,
they had a race going on there. They had an awesome race toward there at the end.
Yeah, I remember the end.
It was like intended to be a race either. We never even spoke about it. It was just because he was in Titan 3 and I was in Champs 3 when he started pushing. I was like a good 1,000 trophies behind, and that's even like 2 days before we eventually hit it. He was still like 200 ahead of me. I managed to like get exactly equal on trophies with him. Like I think it was 4,924, and then I lost.
Yeah,
I lost one and dropped back down, and that was it. But
I don't think DP sleeps though, so I mean, that's
no, he doesn't. Honestly,
nobody faults you for that one.
So one thing they mentioned, and I'll just bring it up quick, is that after 300 or 3,600 trophies, the chat comes back for the people in the clouds.
Yeah,
which I didn't know, and I thought that was really cool.
It helps. You get a sound effect when a base eventually pops up as well, which is really good.
Do you get like a warning, like the base has popped up?
Yeah, it's like a clashing of a sword.
But do you get like 30 seconds to like find your phone, or I suppose you have it with you?
You just get the normal countdown. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it really helps.
So you started. I guess I want the story. How did you push? I mean, what were you using?
I was like originally. Okay, so forget about getting to Titan because that was. I'd been there and it's like the new champs, right? I think anyone who's been champs like a year ago could probably get to Titan now. It's not as tough as it once was. So, so you should
Those
go.
are fighting words.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like it's so easy to get to Titan right now.
I'll probably say the same thing.
And everything,
I'll knock that out tonight. I'll be in Titan tonight.
And wow! By the way, is that badge sick? When you've got a legend in the chat, and that badge is it's you can't even look at it. It like hurts your eyes.
I know.
You're staring into the Ark of the Covenant.
You click on his profile just to see it all hazy and misty. Like it looks so friggin' awesome, dude.
How many screenshots do you think he's taken of himself now?
Okay, so you got
I used the Queen Walk until about Titan 2, I think, and upper end of Titan 2, and then I lost a couple of raids, and I was like, okay, I can't be risking this. So I went to Dragons for the rest of it, which really hurts your elixir, but it's almost foolproof of getting a star.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what I did.
What were you using for spells? Like just rage?
Spells, yeah. I was lightning, like 2 lightning and a quake to take out an air defense. I had a lava hound in the clan castle, and then 3 rage.
Wow. And so were you boosting? I mean, what were you like?
Okay.
What was your day like?
Always boosted. Okay, so I was always boosted doing this, and I always would have like a huge session. Like thankfully I had a couple of snowstorms last week, so I got to stay in. And
that's very nice.
Yeah, that helps. If you're ever going to go to do Legend, I wrote a few notes because I knew these kind of questions were going to come up. But
hold on, let me get my notebook out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
you're going to need a lot more money, Dirk.
Well, and this is good advice because House of L is doing a push. So I need some advice on pushing post update, and I think we'll touch on that too. But so what advice?
Well, if you're gonna push the Legend, you've really got to like love playing Clash of Clans like more than anything, because you'd spend like 16 hours of your day like on, and like at the upper end of the trophies, you don't have to be like looking at your iPad or whatever, but
it's near.
Yeah, and you're always kind of like focused on like, when's that sound going to come? When am I going to have that attack? You know. And you have to drop everything. Like, okay, so I went to, I was at 4,900, and I was doing a staff party for my staff, and I played the whole way through. Like, I had my iPad next to me at a party. Is that kind of?
Oh wow!
Normal.
Is that kind of stupid dedication?
Yeah, that's so normal. I'm waiting for the abnormal thing.
Okay. Well, it might be normal for people in House of L. It might not be. But
that's like Wednesday, bro.
Maybe not everywhere else. I mean, it's not normal for me. I don't go out and party. This is. It was like, what? I have to go to a party and drink. I'd rather be at home. Like
it's clashing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and I lost one of my raids there, so that left me really salty.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. Really fantastic party guest. They'll be talking about you forever.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, what's wrong with
it seems like every battle he lost, dude.
He keeps swearing at his iPad.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Titan fails are rough.
Yeah. I think I lost like 4 or 5. Yeah, brutal. Yeah, you have to. Another one's don't lose. But I mean, I did, but it really knocks you back.
So, at what point did the clouds become your reality?
Like around time 1, like 4,700. You get like clouds for like 30 seconds to a minute, kind of earlier. But
okay, so you're not waiting like you used to up high, like in champ or like higher champs and stuff. Either.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So if you do lose, you just have to bounce back and not really, and just like it's just a game, you kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just like a bunch of made up trophies. So you're just like, okay, well. Like, okay, so my legend.
It's like, wow, I wish somebody would have told me that 3 years ago.
On my last day, okay, so I started at 4,977 on my last day before making legend. So I woke up and we'd had a snowstorm, so I had to go and shovel the driveway. So I took my iPad out and I had it rolling while I was shoveling. And I get a raid. There, and it's a raid on a legend player, so I have like a 40 trophy offer.
Oh,
so if I two star, that's 26 trophies. I'm a legend if I two star it. So I'm like, I pick up my iPad, my hands are freezing. I'm like running back into my house just to try and get warm.
You had your iPad outside in the snow.
I had it in a shoebox.
Oh, okay.
That's what it takes.
That's what it takes, man.
I'll pass.
You are not messing around here.
And I do my raid and I get 1 star. And so I'm like, okay, I didn't lose, but I'm not a legend yet, so that was kind of sucky. So 2 hours pass and the thing's going. I'm driving into work in the car. My iPad's running. Obviously, I don't have to look at it, and I'm turning the corner to my workplace, and I hear the swords go. And so I pull over and I do that raid, and that's like 7 trophies. So I'm at 6 trophies. So I'm at 4,998. So 2 more trophies to legend. So I was so close.
Oh my god!
And then I had to work, so I had to leave it. But I had I had bought a shield.
Okay, so like okay. At any point, did you lose connection? Because I'm going. Wait, you get to drive your.
No, I had a good connection, thankfully. Yeah. Anyway, so I finished 6 hours later at work. I'm driving home, and I hear the sound again. So I pull over, and it's a raid on a legend, and I lose.
Oh, it was so painful, dude.
It was
every
like
time.
2 cups.
Every time.
But the fact
because he was so close.
It was such a good offer that my loss wasn't that bad. It was minus 13, so I was down to 4,885. 4,895. No, yeah, 4,985. Sorry, my math is terrible, I guess. And then I get home and I'm cold. I run a bath. I get in the bath and it goes off, and it's another raid on a legend, and that's the one that gets it for me. I get a 2 star. So
In the bathtub.
In the bathtub.
That's how you do it.
So my advice is you have to get naked, and that is how you do it.
You have to become one with the game.
Exactly.
There's
Oh,
probably some bubbles in
when
that
you trophy
bath.
push? You guys don't get naked?
At the Legend
That's how I
Mark.
clash.
Hey, if
Yeah.
that's what it takes.
All my
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
all my war attacks are now going to be naked. So,
Oh, yeah.
just so you know.
I only
Oh,
want to
you
tell you
attack
what I gotta do
clothes?
to get 3 stars.
You don't do that already? I mean, come on.
Yeah, right.
That's why it's so terrible.
Really awkward at work when I have to attack, but
In the lunchroom, it's brutal.
In front of your class.
yeah. So you hit legend. Then did you hang like because we're doing a push now? You're obviously off the hook. I mean, but you're dropping now.
I dropped right down to time too. Yeah.
When did you start dropping? Were you there for like a day?
I dropped it's about a day. I just sat in the clouds for 2 hours, and I was like, man, this is just not playing the game now. Like I've done it. I don't really want to sit here. So,
I just wish like Clash had like weather patterns so you could remember which day this was a little bit more. It was like, yeah, Rudax made legend. You know, it was sunny that day, so it must have been Tuesday because it was sunny on Tuesday. You know, like so I would remember. So sometimes the time passes weird for me.
Yeah, I dropped right down.
Where are you going? Where are you headed?
I'm just staying in time too, and I'm just gonna farm up the rest of my warden and some of my defenses because I haven't
So how
been
are
doing
the
anything.
Yeah,
how
well
are the
done.
cloud weights in Titan? Like compared to where you're at in Legend, like as far as your wait times in the cloud.
Oh, it's like I wait maybe like 10 seconds of clouds where I am right now, which is like 4,412, and in
Nice.
in Legend, you know, like I mean, you can get some in 45 minutes maybe, but usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So,
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
yeah, it's not, you're not playing the game, and like I really wanted to stay up and like finish off the season, which is like 10 days away, but I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Well, do you think next time you'd kind of plan to end, because you have to end in Legend, right? When the season ends to
get the little profile thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back up there, I'm sure. I'd like
You need a
to farm.
vacation?
So you're going to take a few days off from work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that when that warden is done, and because I am loving that warden.
So good.
Oh
Leave it
my
12.
god!
I wasn't
With the
even
witches,
mad.
right?
Oh.
No,
Warden
with
of the Witches.
everything in farming, it's.
Really?
Here's what I said, Rudax, last night. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like with that warden, like it is Gandalf on the bridge, going, "Thou shalt not pass," and he slams it down, and that tome ability goes, and everything is invincible.
It's great.
And it pushes through like it's like a freeze, but huge, and it's just insane. I love this thing, and I'm only at 7. So, would you say that
it makes
the
a huge
Gandalf thing
difference
is
after 5,
accurate?
right? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, you
I
said
think-
that to me. You said you need to get the tome ability. It's such a difference, and
That's
I was
a
like,
game changer.
yeah,
That thing's a
yeah,
game changer. dude.
yeah.
Definitely game changer.
And man,
Man, no, I've not heard anyone complain about like the warden either. Like everyone complains about the AI of like the queen and the king and everything, but the warden is. I mean, that must have taken a lot of work to get that going. And it's
Yeah, he was
really
designed that way, right? To
Yeah.
like aggro onto whatever like the bulk of the
great.
troops are eyed in on. He just kind of like keys in on that and follows the pack. I
is
guess,
he
so to speak.
is he like the anti-eagle then, where he's going to the troop density like the eagle does?
That? Yeah. That's. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. That's what the
I'm still
description
figuring this
said.
dude out because he's weird and
it
it's
is weird.
it wasn't
He
explained.
looks a lot
really.
like Figgy too. You notice that?
Yeah.
Fig the Wiz.
Even weirder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty epic. So we're gonna do a push in L. Wait, I want to go back to the update. So we got the Warden. We've got Dirk, Mel, and Sass who are at 9s and 8s. What has the update been like for you guys?
Awesome.
The update's
Yeah.
been nice just because of the loot.
That's what it is. It's like it's hard to gauge it right now until the dust settles, I think. Because right now they're trying to butter our asses because it's like so many people like head for the hills like right after the update, and I think they're giving us so many goodies right now. Like it's hard to kind of see it for what it actually is. Like when they take away this 1 gem boost and the loot dries up, like who knows what it's gonna be like. But right now, dude, it's freaking awesome.
Well,
As
in the
far as
history
Rock
of
City.
Clash, let's just put this in perspective.
Yeah.
Usually it's a 1 week ordeal at Christmas. You get a 1 gem boost. Update
Yep.
happened. We get a 1 gem boost. They extend it indefinitely.
Yeah, we're on week 2 right now with the 1 gem boost. Just for resources, I think.
Yep, just for resources.
Yep.
And we had a boost for everything, but so this is pretty atypical. And to fix the economy, and we've got a new loot an update coming. I would guess in the near future, and we can talk about that. But so, what have you guys seen since everything has went down? We've got a new war timer.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I
But,
think it's been great. I think, in terms of having the extra time on our attacks, you have time to kind of think things through a little bit more. You're not feeling the same kind of pressure to rush through things. And, just even going out with having the personal shields right now, if you go and you end up, it's time for war and you have your farm troops cooked and before if you got hit, you were gonna have to go and loot,
Oh,
and you were gonna
You're
lose
breaking up
your
a little bit there, Mel.
shield. And now at least you can hit, and you can still have some shield left. You can still get your war troops for your clan castle, get your war troops, and you can still have some shield left. And I think that's great.
Well, what about the time in the war? Like 30 seconds added on. Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, that helps out. But the trick is nowadays you got to watch. If you're going to take the full 3 minutes and 30 seconds, the archer healer trick for a lava hound over in a corner doesn't always work. So because those 2 little
Yeah.
archers will actually pop
Yeah.
that lava hound nowadays,
Yeah.
and then
Well, what do
Yep.
you look? Okay, so there's a lot of new people, to the game, or people that are coming back. What's the newest things with the 9s in the war attacks then since the update?
double poison. You can double poison anything less than like a Pika or a Golem or a lava hound.
Yeah, that's big. I see.
I
a
don't
lot of
really like the
Yeah.
double poison.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. I'd rather just quake in and just kill on entry. I mean, every time I try to double poison, I feel like I'm still, even with the extra 30
Well,
seconds, I feel
okay,
like I'm still
here-
tiptoeing.
Here's the one thing about the double poison that we were talking about. You just stack them on top of each other.
Now,
Don't-
I was told you don't stack.
No, you
I
can
was
stack
told
them.
You drop one, you give
Nope.
it an 8
Nope.
count, and then
Nope.
you drop the next one.
Just stack them. Right? You've seen me do it, Mel,
Yeah,
in war. And I
think you wait a little bit. It's not.
yeah, just one. But I don't. No, I've just put them down, and it just kills it. Because I saw people were waiting, and then in that extra 30 seconds, it basically takes away that added wartime.
Yeah, but I mean,
'Cause you've got-
think about it though. When you think about it, if you're taking the extra 30 seconds that we didn't even have a month ago, and if you can like make a CC disappear and then just go at it with your regular 3 minutes you had anyway,
And not lose any troops.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
also don't. But you're also trading off like poison for heroes, and you're also trading off poison for the skellies. I mean, I guess the skellies you don't really do that much anymore. But as Brittany, when I'm attacking as a 9, I'd rather pull and use a kill squad, and then use the poison if there's a loon or whatnot, and then use it to kill the king or to slow the king down.
Yeah, Yeah,
but I'm doing hog attacks. I mean, that's a different thing too. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm a Quake guy. I love Quake. So it's like for me bringing poisons, it's kind of like that negates me bringing my Quake. And it seems like every time I go against that, I fail. Like that's what I do. I Quake Rage on entry, and
what are you using?
That's my bread and butter.
What's your?
I'm just regular Stone Goho. Stone Go. I'll Quake the core, open it up. If I can get a big opening, like if I can open up a giant core of the base, that's when you bust out the old Four Golem, DJ, Dwayne Johnson, rock people's elbow smash. That's when that comes out the closet. Hatter, I don't care what you say. You're a Town Hall 10 3-star and madman, but I don't care. I love me some DJ, bro.
Yeah, in case anybody out there doesn't realize, Dirk has renamed an attack. If you have 4 golems, you have The Rock, you have Dwayne Johnson.
That's what? I endorse that.
Oh, dude.
I'm Scotty 827, and I fully support that name.
Dude, it's so much tank, man. Like, it was so funny, too, because, like, it's so funny how it came about. Because when you get on TeamSpeak, and you get on, depending on who you get on with, you kind of get a different influence. Like, if you get, like, Itchy on, you're getting some Valks thrown in there somewhere. If you get on with Space, there's going to be some back-end looms. You get on with Sass, dude, and Sass is going to give you the most off-the-wall freaking plans, dude. I swear to God. Someone that we're looking at
that FPC war. The FPC war was, like, the craziest thing ever. Dude, it was epic.
Sass he's the best. I love getting on with Sass, because it's like the base we're looking at. I'm like, man, if I could get more tank in this base, I think I could wreck it. I only got 3 golems, though. I need more tank. And it's just like the simplest answer he could ever give me. He's like, well, just bring 4. And Dwayne Johnson is born. Like, crushed that base, dude. Crushed it.
Yeah, it was the Wilson Phillips, by the way. So, but
is that what it was?
I won't hold on to that.
9, where my golems aren't leveled up quite yet. I feel like I've been using the double poison a lot just because it's harder for me to force my way into a base at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see what I've been doing with Brittany is I don't even necessarily try to get... Okay, so Brittany's an early Town Hall 9, right?
Yeah.
Level 1 golems. But I just use the golem just to placehold. To distract the queen a lot of the time. Like, so you don't need to have, like, super high... Like, I know you guys, like, with this really fancy stone goho.
Those level 4s are nice.
Yeah, I suppose. My hogs on Brittany are going to 5 now. But I was wrecking it with level 4s. I was doing really good in wars. For the most part.
Yeah, but you're going to take that next level whenever you get to 5.
Yeah, I bet.
You're going to start hitting those higher bases. You're going to need those golems up higher just to get in to the base. You're going to have to start taking out those double giant bomb spots.
Well, see, I've been trying to work around those on the 9s. So what I'll try to do is, okay, this is basically what a lot of times if I'm going to hit fresh, I think, here's where they could be. I go in with basically the same army every time. Traded out a golem, right? So it's either stone goho, golem. Okay, that's a 1 golem hog attack. So what I take is 1 golem. If I'm gonna use a golem, I take 28 hogs or whatever it is. I always take about 9 wizards and then fill in a couple MVP minions. Dirty Pirate. I mean, that you have to have the MVP minion. Because it has done some really good things, especially lately. And now I will try to distract or come at the queen, wrap the hogs around so you're kind of gambling with them. But I always want them to end up where the king is, where I'm going to drop a poison on the backside. So I want them to circle the base, ending up at the king at that point. So that way, if they run out of steam or, he's not following them the whole time. And that's how I basically approach almost every base.
Then you just deal with the double giant bombs.
Yeah, like I go, well, even if you look at it, what I've been trying to do is say, look, they're probably right here. I would bet on that. And say, okay, well, if they are there, then what am I going to do? And if they're not, then I get a little extra benefit. But if you really look at those heals, because me and Maximus plan out, attacks a lot together.
Yeah.
And you look at where you drop those heals, you can really get on a lot of the base. And if you can just make sure, like, the queen is distracted, first of all, you don't even have to take her out. As long as she's aggroed on a golem for a little bit, you can send the hogs in right through her. She's shooting at the golem, send them through, and then have your kill squad come behind that. And that's why I like the kill squad over the double poison, because a lot of times in my attacks, at the end, the witches are still going.
So what do you do if there's a lava hound in there?
Nothing. I mean, what would I do? They just
treat the lava hound like anything else. Like, see, like I said, I'm raging on entry.
Well, because if it does, and I've already lured, right, it's going to be off to the far corner, dealing with my kill squad and the queen away from everything, and so it doesn't really bother me. And then the hogs can. It's like, oh, okay, now I can start my attack even earlier because I've put things down. But I pick the same type of bases. I'll say that. It's not like I can walk in and, and I'm not always 3-starring. I don't think it's easy. But that's just my kind of general template that I look at.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I look on the map and I just kind of look for that base that I could find a nice 8-tile intersection and just open up a large portion of the core. Like, especially with all these anti-3s we mess around with on the Town Hall 9 level. Like, it's like, if you can get a good tank into the core and you can have every point defense on the exterior keyed in on those tanks, and that's where the Dwayne Johnson comes in. If you can get
people who don't know, what is a point defense?
Point defense is arch towers, cannons, things of that nature. It's just like they'll shred your hogs. And it's like me, I'm going in with 2 heals only most of the time. And you got to use those 2 heals.
And sometimes only one heal.
One time. I like healthy grass. That's what it is. I like grass healthy. Occasionally I'll swag a heal at the beginning of an attack just to prove my arrogance.
He still gets the 3s, though.
Yeah, that was so lucky. Like, it was so bad. That was like a roller coaster. That attack.
I popped. So you were talking about an attack that you were doing in the STG war.
Oh, right. Dude, it was so brutal. It was so. I got this idea that, like, the more I drink, the better of an attacker I am, and it's proven to not be true. But anyway, like, it worked. It worked for like 2 wars. I swear to God, dude. I got so bent one night, and I went to do these attacks. And I went to go Dwayne Johnson, and it was the same situation. I core out the base. I drop my golems. One of the golems gets chewed up immediately because they had a CC P.E.K.K.A. One golem gone, so now I'm running the stoned. It's all right. This is how we do. So we're running the stone. Golems get in, trip double giant bombs. Fine. Drop the hogs. Hogs going in. Go to drop my first heal. Go to reselect hogs. Go to redeploy them. Bang, healthy grass. I was like, oh shit. So now I'm swearing my freaking lungs out. I'm like, this is the worst freaking attack ever. And it's one of them things where you just kind of just drop your troops just because you're already in the middle of an attack. And then like 20 seconds later, I'm just like, wait a minute. And yeah, dude, ended up 3-starring it. Like, it was so crazy how it happened. Like, I was a spectator in that. Like, I did not expect that to happen at all. But yeah, man. Dwayne Johnson comes through again. That's all I got to say.
Very nice.
It works.
It does. It does.
So we've talked about the update. Talked about what's new with the loot. What's happened? Okay. Brief. Mel, you doing the push?
I'm doing the push.
Okay.
Pushing it real good.
And you've got who's in the push? Is it? Egret or Mel, because when I flip between the clans and I see, your names, I'm not sure which one's where sometimes. Just like Yeti, I don't know if it's Sasquatch is usually in Mel, but
yeah, Egret's my main, so she's the one that's going to be pushing.
Okay, so what's your personal best right now? What are you gonna do?
I haven't actually made it very high before. So I'm going as far as I can get. I think I made it up to Masters and got my Masters gems, and that's it. So there's gems out there waiting for me. So
Going for
gems and champs, girl.
Champ for
I know,
2000.
Keep pushing it.
I know. That green elixir. It's gonna be nice. So
it was really nice. It's surprising. That's like a $25.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna see how far I can get. And I'm pretty obsessive, so I think it should go pretty well. I just really hadn't put the effort into it before.
Okay, so what is your main again? What's the hero level? It's Town Hall 9, 15, or no, you said 7 and 8?
No, 10 and 8.
10 and 8, okay.
Yep, I have a king that's at 10, and I have my queen at 8. And
where are your troops at?
I finally have my giants going to 6 right now, which is great because they've been kind of holding me back on my farming a bit. And my hogs are maxed out, and my archers are still level 5s, but I have level 5 whizzes out there. So,
what are you going to push with? Or what do you guys think? What should she be pushing with? What are you going to push with? Sass, are you pushing?
Me? No, I don't have enough time. I'm trying to lead L2 and then sticking my face over and reloaded right now. It's hard to play around in May and stick out up there, but I mean, I'll be up in like mid 2000s.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, as soon as you get those giants leveled up, I mean, that's big. Like, I've been running the same comp for like the past 3 weeks, and it's like that's my DE getter. I just run 18 giants, 50 barbs archers, a couple whizzies sprinkled in, and and I'll usually come in with a jump and a heal. And that's pretty much it. Just jump me into the core and just to keep those giants tanking for the wizards. And it's you'll get the 2-star, no problem. And that's what I'm pushing with right now. And I went from gold 1, gold 2 to masters in a day and a half, just chewing them up. I'm trying to give this DE,
but you're boosting.
Nobody wants it. Right, not boosting at all.
Oh yeah, he's got his DE storage outside.
Oh, dude, I got the DE storage. I got both drills, and nobody wants it. I sit there shieldless all day, and it gets untouched. I'm so pissed.
It's been hard for me to climb. I can't climb because I'm climbing 200, right? With a decent day.
Yeah.
And before I could do that, and before breakfast. Because you can just put your town hall.
Yeah. Snipes aren't there anymore either. Easy cuts.
So we've done it before. But so Mel, brand new. Yeah. Where are you at in trophies right now?
Oh gosh, I'm in Crystal. I think I'm in Crystal 3 right now. So
you're beating my main account. Well.
Yeah. So I've got a ways to go, but I'm ready. And Warthog, who's over in El Reloaded with me.
Big shout out to
Warthog. When he pushed, he was doing a combination with some hogs and giants and whizzies, and it worked really well for him. So that's kind of what I've been trying, is to kind of follow in his footsteps and emulate that, bring in some heals and some rages. And
where's your loot at right now?
So, what was that?
What's your loot at right now?
I'm sitting on probably 2 million pink, and I probably have 10,000 dark. And gold, as soon as I get it up to 500, it goes in the walls, because I'm still working on my skull walls.
Okay.
So,
What do you guys think about that? Rudax, I mean, do you remember, what advice would you give? You've been quiet there.
Oh, I'm just listening.
You mean Dr. Rudax?
Dr. Rudax.
Dr. Rudax.
Sir?
Paging Dr. Rudax.
How
do you get there?
Sir Rudax?
Please, guys. Please. Just
Take
call
your
me
clothes
Rudax.
off. Take your clothes off. Jump in a bath.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be different.
You guys aren't in your baths already?
Yeah. Well, maybe
Where do you-
that's
where do
the
you think-
strategy I have to go with, Scotty. Maybe I just have
That's
to take
it.
my clothes
Yeah.
off
Gotta get
and then.
naked.
What do you think the
I noticed that.
WBSM2 do you...
DP all fired up now.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah, I could already see him listening like, oh, shit.
When I pushed as a 9, I used loons and minions to push. That was my strategy.
You think it'd work now? I was
I think so. I don't see why not.
Loonian, right?
Yeah, Loonian. Yeah. I pushed the champs as a 9 about a year ago. That's what I used. You just have to be. It's very like surgical, you know. Like you have to put the like 3 loons on an arch tower, and then like back it up with a few minions on the like collectors. So there has to be some outside buildings.
What's your train time like on like a loon army?
It's like
That's got to
40
be
minutes
time
on
consuming,
boost.
right?
40 minutes.
See.
Oh,
But
20
see,
minutes
or
on
what
boost.
if you
20
don't
minutes on
boost? I mean, I guess it's like how you
Yeah.
play, right? Like throughout the day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to
That's
figure
why I
out how to climb again. I experimented with a lot of armies, and I was experimenting with a lot of armies just to get the elixir, which seems to be coming just fine now. But trying to climb and trying to figure out the new rules for pushing since there's no snipes, it seems like a lot of things have changed, and with the farming and the way the bases are set up, it's hard to you can't count on that bonus. Like you could get the snipe and get an easy 200,000.
Yeah.
Now you have to go in and constantly win.
Yeah, there's no easy wins anymore.
Right.
Oh, the good old days of farming.
The good old days.
Back in our day where we used to just drop an archer.
Oh man.
The town hall
there'll be
farming
people-
really was like a
people will never
200,000.
know.
I know.
They'll never know.
Oh, we had it so
Yeah.
Like the
easy.
good old days. But I mean, Scotty's been here since like Clash began. So I mean, it's like
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows times like I'll never
Bad
understand
times.
like
Yeah.
times before the Dark Ages, before like wars and shit like that. Like what was that?
This
You know
was-
that when your
it was
army
boring.
camp was destroyed, your troops were dead, and you had to retrain your troops. That's how it,
No,
that's how it
they
all
were-
started.
Were they really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's brutal.
I
Yeah,
think
No
I
way.
would have just
Rough.
quit on the spot.
yeah. I don't know if it was like that when I first started or not. I think they must have
super
fixed
early.
it
They fixed it
Yeah.
pretty quick, I think.
Yeah.
because I don't remember that. I probably would, but I mean, I probably thought that at the time. I think
But the
most people do
Like
when
the
they start.
Untethered Heroes, like that was
Oh, that was huge.
Yeah.
That
I remember
was
hearing about that. Untethered heroes, like luring them, like CC troops.
Yeah.
yeah. All you had to do was
That's
catch her.
crazy.
All you had to, like the aggro.
Yeah.
We didn't have a word for that back then either.
It was the exclamation mark.
it was
Exclamation
just-
mark over the top of their head. All you had to do is light that up, and
It's
they
like
were
it's
yours.
like the CC lure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like calling
Yeah,
them
that's
over like a
crazy.
dog.
Yeah, come here, bud.
Go to the corner. Come on. We'll dig you outside.
Didn't the clan castle change at 1.2? I can't remember what.
The thing
Oh.
about the clan castle was instead of the troops coming out all in one side, on whatever side you were
Oh,
coming in
yeah.
from, they started coming out on all 4 sides individually, one troop at a time, all the way around. I think in a clockwise motion.
Yeah,
And that actually, so instead of
that's
I guess
right.
shooting all of the troops in one shot, like with one wizard or something, like they would come out all the way around the base, so they were you had to target them each individually whenever they came out. That was kind of a thing. Not
Well,
that anybody would ever remember that, but
No, I was looking through old release notes, and it would be actually fun to just read them. Oh yeah, we were on TeamSpeak that one day when I was reading the release notes, and it's like
Yeah, man.
some of the weirdest stuff. And if you think back to some of the changes, which it has been a different thing. Do you think? So the rumor is with this new bonus or this new update coming out in the near future. You guys have you heard anything?
Heard about the new walls, right?
No, there's no
Well,
new walls.
that's
Marika
they
on the
hinted at
Supercell
that, and they
forum.
said that's in the future.
Okay,
But-
so I did see this picture. It was in the group me. It was from Marika from Supercell in response to something about a new level of wall. It was she hinted that there would be a new troop before a new wall, and the new wall would probably be white.
Yeah,
Well,
to
I've been
match
hearing-
that's the new town hall.
But
Yeah,
it sounded like
what was-
months away.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
he saying about the new troop being a troop from Clash Royale or something like that? I've heard that quite a few times.
Somebody said it last night. It was
Yeah, I
well,
guess
there's a
the troop was
musketeer,
meant
but it
to
was
be-
called it was a concept art for Clash Royale apparently.
Yeah.
But this was speculation. Somebody said that the new Dark Troop was based on a rendering for Clash Royale, the new Supercell game.
It was in a
That-
Chief Pat video. He was like interview with Jonas
Oh.
about
Oh.
Clash Royale.
I
And
didn't know.
Clash Royale and Jonas, the guy who's like I guess he announces all the stuff. He was saying that our next troop in Clash, they may have got the idea from a troop that didn't make it into Clash Royale. So it was like legit from Supercell.
Okay, so rumor substantiated.
But it's a rumor that says that it's a reject from
Yeah.
Royale, so that you'd never have seen in Royale.
Yeah.
Somebody, I wonder what it'll be. Well, I think that is weeks to come, right? Because the new update is going to bring the
The loot cart.
the
And-
loot cart. Has anybody been reading about this or looking into this?
It's so complicated, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I was
so-
reading a couple of things. Like you get some loot that nobody can touch, and it's like 2% of an eighth of whatever divided
but I
by
don't think
pi.
they're giving
and-
us percentages yet, and that's what makes it difficult to kind of plan for because you can't see in reality how much loot you're going to be getting back. So I really feel like for me that I need the update to come out so that I can kind of analyze and see how to work with it. But
Yeah, you're
but I'm
an
excited.
accountant.
Well, there was a
You're gonna be
time where we didn't
analyzing
get
all of it.
anything for the skeletons, right? For the not skeletons, the gravestones.
yeah,
Like they added into the game elixir for picking the gravestones at one point.
yeah,
That's
So-
the kind of concept they're doing with the loot cart. I think.
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's what
you
I'm
pick
saying.
it up-
Like
you pick
it's
it up off your village ground or something like a Left Behind like the goblin dropped the loot or something on the way out of your village
right.
when it got stolen, and you can just pick it back up. I guess.
yeah, because there was a time where they add a little bit of a perk. You destroy a lot of troops while you go in and you get however much elixir. But of course it doesn't really. It's not substantial to us if later at Town Hall 9 and 10. I don't think more for earlier in the game.
I was talking to somebody else about this, and he was saying somebody
Who?
else, of
Who were you
course, the
talking to?
player.
The player.
He
Yeah.
just making
he
sure.
was saying it's more going to be like a mental thing, like a psychological win for the people in Clash. So instead of taking, he said it a whole lot better than I'm going to say it, but he said it instead of just taking a straight 800,000, K hit whenever you get wrecked, you're going to get hit for 800,000, but then you're going to get, whatever it's going to wind up being. Even if you only get 100,000 of it back, you're going to be like, oh, okay, well, it wasn't as bad as what it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a psychological win instead of totally getting destroyed every single time.
Yeah,
And
at
that-
least he
that
lubed it
loot
up
that you get
before
left
he railed
behind.
my base.
That loot that's going to be left behind is going to be more protected too. So you
Yeah.
can kind of
Well, maybe you'll value your defenses more.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the big kicker. Like that was always going to be the decider to get people to defend. Like, you had to have some kind of incentive. And I think a lot of people have said it forever that it's like if you had some kind of loot bonus for defenses, like do you know how many more people would focus on defensive wins than the world we used to be in, where you just kind of like put your town hall out and hope somebody picked it off?
Well,
You know what I mean?
think about it. There is that achievement, right? That I'm nowhere even near. And I've played the game for 3 years.
What, Unbreakable?
Yeah, Unbreakable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there is something fundamentally that they're trying to change that they obviously intended at the very beginning. To have that many defenses, that was like their goal. And I guess for me to have played this long and not, I don't think I have 2 stars on that.
I'm looking at mine right now. Unbreakable
Yeah, let me
for
take a peek.
Sasquatch is at 578, and for Loch Ness is at 580. So they're both almost exactly the same. I have
I
the
got
second
nothing.
star, but you got to get 5,000 for your third star on that achievement.
Yeah, let me see what I got here.
Dude, I got like 230.
I have been playing for over 3.5 years. Successfully defend against 5,000 attacks. 1,288 out of 5,000.
There you go, Scotty. You're almost there.
Yeah.
Quarter of the way, buddy.
But you see where
only takes
you
you,
look
like,
at
what,
it and you
9 more
go, you
years?
could actually see the original intentions of the game to be like,
Yeah.
that is something that is completely achievable, because everything else I have done, I mean, except for the Infernos, I'm over halfway, but the War Hero.
Well, I know people that were trying to get it, like they were focusing on the Unbreakable just because, you got those people out there that are just completists, everything. And I know the people that were trying to get Unbreakable, they were like hanging down in bronze and silver. They would drop all the way down and they would just get defenses. And then the second they got up to like, crystal, they would drop back down again. And they were just picking up
or may
defenses
not have done
nonstop.
that.
Did you achieve yours, Rudax?
No,
Yeah.
because then the update came. I'm at 2,952, so I've done quite a bit.
Wow.
That's
Dirk,
what
I'm one of those people, unfortunately. I'm
Yeah,
glad
I've
you
seen
didn't
him
say
down in
anything.
bronze.
I'm glad you didn't say anything too nasty.
You're like,
I may have just disconnected.
Yeah, right.
And then
You talk about completists. Like, look at Rudax's
Yeah.
walls. Like, you talk about completists.
That's true.
you
Yeah,
farm them all, huh?
Yeah.
I think I
jeez.
caught something the other day in the chat where you said I didn't spend money on this game until I joined House of L.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah. Mm.
did say that. Yeah.
Brutal.
It's just from hero upgrades, like, and
Oh, yeah,
this
man.
push to legend, of course, that was hard on the wallet.
Yeah, I did start that last 6 months, just gemming the time as little time as possible. That was because I quit smoking. So
You
Oh, there you
completely
go.
fine with me.
Offset it somehow. Saving
Yeah.
lives,
Yeah.
bro.
Yep.
Saving your life. Gemming.
Yeah, I could get a hero
Clash
upgrade
changed your life.
for 1 week. Yeah. So yeah, what about the Clash life balance there, Dirk? Is that what you wanted?
I think we're about like 4 beers deep. I think we can talk about the Clash life balance.
All right.
So yeah, I got a thing right now with my girl and trying to be all the Clasher I can be. And in L, that's a hell of a measuring stick. Like you gotta, like you're on your game like at all times. Like heroes, they get woken up as soon as they go down.
No,
And
it's
the thing
not
is,
like that.
I don't.
I
I
mean-
don't.
It is for me. It is for me. It is for me anyway. Like, I'm in it to win it, bro. So anyway.
Well, yeah, but you can sit out. I mean, a war. Like you don't have to.
Oh, I can't. I gotta be on it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, we're kind of
so-
doing the thing now. Like you can't really be warring without heroes unless you kind of
Yeah.
figure it out, like
Yeah,
beforehand.
exactly, yeah.
You know, but
I'm not that good.
You
So
just
anyway-
got to run some
so
50
anyway.
hall grades. You'll be fine.
because when we're
Oh,
getting to
yeah,
these
right.
Town Hall 11s, like with the Eagles, it's really tough to.
Yeah, dude. It's like I got L. It's like that like cartoon where you got like Bugs Bunny and he's got like a little devil on his shoulder and a little angel on the other one. It's like I got this little angel L on my left shoulder, like, go ahead, gems, go ahead, boost all day. And then I got the devil on the right, and it's my girl, and she's like, I swear to God, I'm gonna break your tablet if you get one more raid in. And it's like, dude, it's getting brutal. It's getting brutal. I think we may have
What did she tell you she was going to do if you clashed one more time in the car?
She would dismember my member.
Could we tell the story? Could we tell the story of what happened?
Well, I think you can narrate it better than anybody because I was only on one half of it. Like I wasn't involved in the whole thing. I was only involved on my side. I don't know what was going on TeamSpeak like the whole time it was going on.
But this is an okay story to tell.
Oh yeah,
I mean, yeah, she's not an avid podcast listener. So
Okay.
I don't think you have anything.
Okay.
Let
Mel, why don't you start it off?
Yeah. Story time with Mel.
So, Dirk got off of work at like noon when he was originally going to get off of work at like 6 o'clock. And what do you do when you're a hardcore clasher and you get off of work early? You start clashing all day long. And clashing and alcohol go together very well many times. So by the time I get out of work on Friday afternoon and I log on myself, Dirk is trashed and trying to figure out when his girlfriend comes home how he's going to not be in trouble when she gets there because he is very obviously drunk and hasn't done anything around the house.
Didn't do anything he was supposed to do.
Didn't do anything he was supposed to do. So he was
No. I don't even think that. He just, you know what? He is unaccounted for because his girl thinks he's at work, but he was at home clashing and drinking, and he doesn't know how he's going to explain that to her.
Yeah, it's brutal.
That's what it was. So
we're giving him all kinds of advice. I'm telling him, listen, right away, you need to get her own drinks. You know, if she has a couple drinks in her, she's not going to realize how many drinks.
Do some laundry. Do some laundry for her, Dirk.
I drank all the drinks. No drinks left.
I said, Dirk, did you do the laundry? He said, no, I was supposed to do the laundry. And I said, go put in a load. And then next, when the boost session is done, put in another load. Comes back later on. I go, did you do the laundry?
That was like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
4 hours
I said,
later,
did you do the laundry? Did you do the laundry to be nice for her? And he goes, no. I go do that. Continue.
Like, the best idea. I was like, I got the best idea.
But continue because wait, let Mel finish this because that's comes later into the story.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Well, so he also starts talking about what kind of food he can feed her. Like, jeez. Can I like some cheesy bread? Oh.
I got cheesy crust DiGiorno.
And then
that was the winner.
He had some frozen rolls, and he was like, I have to unfreeze these things, or I can make something.
I was supposed to make sausages.
And we're just trying to come up with things that he can, so he can have some food and drink ready for her. She comes in the door.
Foot massage.
That's later. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like everything that you need to do to make this girl happy.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting the advice from Mel. She's a woman. And she's telling me, I'm like,
this is
so off.
Clashers love advice givers. We're house no.
And it takes at least like an hour and a half to talk through all this advice. And in the meantime, Scotty's still saying, did you do the laundry?
Yeah. Did you do your laundry?
No, it's too late now. And we're like, no, just put a load in the washer right now.
Yeah.
So
like,
do it.
I said, look, because then you can blame it on. Look, you walk it. You can go. You know what? I forgot. I put it in. I forgot to start it.
That's the worst advice ever.
Because you're like, I forgot to do it, right? And you go, you know what? I put it in. I was walking around and I forgot to start it. I just realized I went to change it. I realized I didn't start it. What an idiot!
I was so busy.
And you would totally get out of it.
Scrubbing the toilet with a toothbrush that I forgot to hit the start button on the washer.
Yeah. I don't know. So absent-minded. I went to put them in the dryer. I thought they were going to be done, and I hadn't started them yet. I didn't push the button. Silly me.
And
Totally
Dirk
was
gets
giving you a
text
good excuse
updates
there.
the whole time from his girlfriend, where she's telling him where she is and how long it's going to be.
Yeah.
And she
And she
actually
came
gets
home
home a
late.
little later than what he was
She got home a
originally
lot
thinking.
later, so I could justify my hammer drunkenness.
Right.
Like, so
Yeah.
she was like 2 hours. Like, I could have got
Meanwhile,
banged in 2 hours.
stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Dirk's excuse. Well,
They're all
he eats her
cracking up.
leftovers.
Trying to talk
dude.
Dirk through, what he needs to do, and then he'd get off track and he'd be like, "Oh, these rolls are frozen."
5 different times I realized the rolls were frozen.
So
it was bad.
We were like, man, I wish we could just be a fly on the wall and be there to hear what happens when she comes home. And he's like, maybe you could.
I'll leave my phone open.
And so he turns TeamSpeak all the way down so that she can't hear us, and turns the sensitivity way up so that we can hear everything.
How our advice went. Our advice. Did he follow our advice?
Oh.
And so we wanted to hear, did it work?
Yeah.
She walks in the door. He says, "Hey, babe, let me give you a foot massage." And she goes, "No."
Oh, man. And I said, I got cheesy pizza. Like, if you want cheesy crust pizza.
Where's my leftovers?
Oh,
and then
murder.
Dirk admits that he ate her leftovers.
Oh, she's
pissed.
Like,
that's all I wanted. I just wanted to eat the leftovers.
And we were all giggling and laughing.
Giggling
all together.
I heard him cackling on a phone that was turned all the way down in my pocket.
And the banter back and forth. And
we're just making up
it
stuff.
all culminated. And then she found the laundry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, epic. She finds the laundry, right? She goes in. The laundry's now in the dryer. I feel like a champ because I got the load of laundry done, right?
No, you didn't.
And I'm trying to.
Yeah,
it was. It was in the dryer.
Did you put it in the dryer like I told you and pretended like you had just done it?
No, after I washed it. Like I finished the wash cycle and then I put it in the dryer. So it's drying now. Now I feel like a little puppy that didn't shit on the rug today. Like I'm so freaking happy, I'm wagging my tail. And I'm like, "Hey babe, guess what I did? I did the laundry." And she says, "What laundry?" I said, "The laundry outside the bathroom. Did it, give me my pat on the back. I'm a winner." She says, "What? The clean laundry that I just washed earlier today?" And
we're all listening to this, by the way.
Oh my god, I felt like such a tart. And I'm like, you put it dirty clothes spot. She's
and
like,
you know what?
I never.
She says to him, "Don't you ever do laundry in this house ever again.
You don't touch laundry until I tell you.
You don't ever touch the laundry." Yells at it. Moral of the story.
Got him out of doing laundry for life.
For life.
And I have not done laundry since. I have not done laundry since I did.
You're not allowed to.
I'm not allowed to.
I would have picked up my dirty undies, but you said I'm not allowed to.
Oh, shit. Anyway.
We changed your life that day. Changed your life that day.
Clash life balance.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. L2.
L2.
Sasquatch. L2. So, we've got a couple clans.
We do have a couple. We've got 3 now. We've had 3 for a while, actually.
Sass is the leader in all of them, I think, isn't he?
He's supreme
I'm the leader in L right now.
Oh, you got it back.
Scotty's the leader in L because we did that scrimmage, or attempted the scrimmage last weekend, and I took Sasquatch over to L2.
And he decided to put me back in charge.
And I put him back in charge. So I figure it's just going to be a matter of time before Scotty leaves again, and he'll give it back to me. Yeah. And I'll be the leader of all 3. I can just dismantle the whole system.
Emperor.
Throw it away.
Emperor Sass.
Absolutely.
So L2 is like, okay.
Yeah,
so
I took back over leader from Dan, who, if I remember correct, Dan was over there, and he was handed leader from Edge. I think Edge was the guy that had the, what was it, a Town Hall 10.
Oh yeah, Jagged Edge
account
with his
exactly.
with the max drags,
Yeah.
defenseless.
And I think whenever I left there with Yeti, I gave Edge leader, and then I guess Edge has. I haven't seen Edge in forever now.
No, I think he left the game.
Yeah, so he's gone. So he gave leadership to Dan, and I think that they've been having some problems as far as just trying to grow over there in L2, and just some things going on, and I offered to go over there and take leadership from them and see if I could go over and help. So that's kind of what I've gone over there and done. I took.
Well, I've been over there in 2 and Reloaded.
Yeah.
And they've got I think what happened was we did it to create a scrim clan. Our minis went there. People started joining. And it's really become a cool, I don't want to say casual war. You have to attack. You have to get your attacks in.
Oh, yeah. If you're opted in for war, it's expected that you're actually going to war. I mean,
yeah.
Participation has been like number one for L ever since the very beginning. Like once you're in war, you're getting them all in. Everybody's getting all their attacks in. We're usually 100% every single war in all L clans.
Usually, even if and I didn't with Brittany the one day because I did. I raided for loot. What are we sitting at wars over in L2?
L2 right. This war is a low one. We're at 15 for this one, but there's probably just as many people opted out in this war. So that's kind of the thing going on with that one. But they're a solid war clan.
Yeah, they do take it serious. The people warring that are taking it really serious, and they want to get.
Yeah, they want to be like the main.
Yeah,
they want to be like main, but they've got we've all got a ways to go in that clan to catch up to the main.
Well, I think it's just that we have lower town hall levels over there.
Yeah, it's just smaller stuff. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of max Town Hall 9s. There's not very many 10s. I don't think there's any Town Hall 11s at all there. So it's just a scale back. Basically, you just turn back time is what it is.
Yeah.
It's 9 months ago in House of L is what it is. Then that's where it's at.
And if you're not a max Town Hall 9, or early you want to learn and you want to have fun, but you want to take war serious, but you're not 30-30 Town Hall 9. Like that'd be a great place to go, I think.
When I was in early 9, like I loved doing wars in L2, like because I was in early 9, and when I was in L, like I had very few options of who I was going to hit every war. It was always like the bottom 2 guys.
Yeah, because you joined and then moved over there, right?
Yeah, sometimes they weren't weak. Like sometimes the L bottom 2, dude, they were tough for a brand new 9. And what I loved about doing wars in L2 was that I actually had options because I was an early 9, but I was in the middle of the pack in L2. So like I actually had like up or down I could go and still have reasonable people to attack. So I mean L2 is like they're no worse attackers than anybody. No. It's just that you have options if you're at an earlier stage in like a Town Hall 9. Like it's a sweet place to be and practice your 3-star tactics.
Well, that's where I moved Brittany, and it was awesome too because because we were warring, Brittany and Dirk were warring together.
Yeah,
like at the bottom of the rung, and going over there was awesome because. Yeah. You're right. You could look at I want to drag this base.
Yeah.
It's like we only had drags at that point, right?
Yep.
And so there's how do we drag this base? There wasn't another option. Yeah. And if you've got a few more 8s or 9, or 7s or 8s or some 9s, and I know L2 wants a little bit higher, true. But I think if you're new, I think. And just serious about war, I think it'll be.
Yeah, and I don't think L2 is not as overwhelming of an experience as House of L Main. That's just the way it is. Like you go to House of L Main and you just get in there and you're all of a sudden you're just slammed into a wall because you can't keep up with anything that's going on.
It's next
You really
level.
think it's like that?
Oh yeah. Actually, I brought Warthog over, our buddy from Blood 4, Blood 2. Found him out there in a random global clan that I met him up with Loch Ness, and brought him over to House of L, and he was just overwhelmed whenever he came to House of L. It's an experience, Scotty.
Probably intimidating.
Yeah. I mean, just check out the chat. I mean, log off for 5 minutes and then come back on, and all of a sudden, the chat's full again.
Messages. Yeah.
So
you're not gonna ever read everything.
Yeah, you can, and there's no reason to even try. You can't even try.
Did you ever chase it? Like you start at the bottom and you're trying to catch up, and the messages are forming faster than you can read them.
I really wish it went the opposite direction.
90% of the
I really wish it went the opposite. So the oldest was on top, so you could just scroll down. Like the newest was on the bottom.
It's brutal.
Oh, I wish it was that way. So bad.
And it's so funny too, because I know exactly what Sass is talking about. Like I brought one of my buddies from work, and I brought a few of my buddies from work into L, like Reloaded and L2. But one of the most hardcore guys I work with, he's at like almost my exact same level, and I brought him into L main, and he said the same thing I did when I first got there. And the only thing about it is he came in fresh. Like he had no prior, learning other than, crap clans he was in. So I brought him straight into L, and dude, this guy was like having panic attacks. Like it was I'd be with him in the break room, like working out these attacks, and like, dude, he's struggling, and he went over to L2, and I think he's crushing it now. And I'm just gonna give him a shout out. Achilles, man, keep it up.
Bro. Oh yeah,
keep it up.
Yeah,
he's doing work over there, dude. He just grinded out all his Legos before he dropped one Town Hall 9 defense. Like, that's nuts to me, because I suck at walls. I'm not the wall guy like Rudax over there.
Yeah, that's crazy, Rudax.
I'd like to say that I think that being in one of the other clans is great for people too, just because when you're with people that are of a similar town hall than you, then they're much more capable of looking at the base the same way that you do, and thinking about what kind of strategy you should be using. Because, it's really hard for the guys that are the town hall, 10s and 11s who've been playing for years and years to take a step back if they don't have a mini or something and remember what it's like to attack with those smaller bases.
Well, for some of them, that was like years ago. Like you talk to I ask DP for advice sometimes, and you ask the legend for a Town Hall 9 attack strategy, and he's like, bro, I don't even operate on that level anymore. Like I don't even know. Until
Brittany got hogs, I couldn't. I mean, it's teaching me a lot about my higher account at this point.
Yeah.
I guess it's fair to say if you're listening to this podcast and you're this far in, you're probably interested in a serious war clan. So if you want a serious war clan that's fun, I mean, too, I think it's a great community over there. Like, otherwise I wouldn't be, part of it. People are awesome. So if you want to take war serious and looking for a place to go, come on to L2.
Even Reloaded.
Yeah, L2 and L Reloaded,
Because you have all the same guys from L main and L2. Like, they'll have their 3rd, 4th, 5th accounts for SAS. They'll be over in Reloaded, and they're working out. They're working out these attacks on all levels. Like, because, a lot of these guys have multiple accounts on all Town Hall levels. So it's like you're getting 3-star strategies from the best, regardless of what clan you're in. You know what I mean? Because it's the same player in these clans.
That's how it works.
Come hang out. The one other thing we wanted to talk about was the freeze glitch.
Yeah, we've been having a
I wanted to hear about this
issue with we're trying to figure out what's leading to it, but it's happened to Sass before. Like, mid-attack, he's got the 3-star locked up, and he's got like a minute and a half left, like 20 hogs on the board, 2 Wizzies working around, and out of nowhere, every troop stops. Like, in wherever they're standing, they just don't move. And there'll be one builder hut in the corner, and you just sit there and you watch the clock tick down to 0. on a guaranteed 3-star, and it's the most disheartening thing that could ever. That's like worse than a lost connection, in my opinion, because that wasn't your signal that led to it, or your lack of payment on whatever
Right.
bill. Like that's just the game, you know. And it's funny because it happened to Sass, and it just happened again over in Reloaded the other day. Who did that happen to, Mel?
Yeah, that happened to Rusty over in Reloaded. She was
Rusty. That's it.
Rusty Trombone.
She was wrecking this base, and she had this hog attack going, and she had taken out all the defenses. So it's just the cleanup hogs, and all of a sudden, the hogs that are on the right side of the screen just freeze, and then the hogs on the left side of the screen just froze. So it's like the two groups froze separately from each other, and then you just watch the clock tick down. And I think she had like a minute left. And
it's the sickest feeling.
Oh yeah, man.
And afterwards, you have to say you had a 3-star. Don't feel like you had anything less than a 3-star on this attack. This was a 3-star attack. It's just this.
And you got to
game.
see chat. You got to see chat just blowing up. Just people just like literally just like throwing up with their fingers. Like, what the F was that? Like, dude, nonstop. And the thing was, I go to show a guy I work with, and he's kind of like a techie type guy, and you know, he's watching the attack play out, and he's in New Town Hall 7. Like, he's not even working on our level. And he notices that all the skellies from the skelly traps are frozen in the walls, and they're blinking. And we're
Haven't you seen the queen locked in the wall before?
Did the queen lock in the wall? I don't know. I think Sass had the same situation. The skellies
I've had that happen.
Frozen in the walls. And I think because the skellies were the closest things for the hogs to attack, because the builder hut was way in the north. Like, it was at 12 o'clock, like way in the corner. So the hogs would aggro onto the skellies, but if the skellies are blinking in a wall and can't be attacked, that's where the attack ends. And the hogs will never look at that builder hut in the north because they're trying to get to these skellies that they'll never be able to get to. Like, it's crazy.
That's an interesting theory.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even point it out. It was so crazy that B-Man from Reloaded, he spotted that when I worked the other day.
Yeah, I hope that never happens again.
Oh, man.
Luckily, it wasn't an award that actually, like, that extra star that I was going to get didn't mean anything for our award that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times at the end, it's like the star comes down to Sasquatch. Well, I guess maybe not so much well, yeah, still.
Not as much anymore, but
I think it's a lot of Hatter now. Old Hatter.
Well, no, I mean, like, at the end, I mean, you come in and do your 3-star, but it's usually, oh man,
clean up one of the last 9s.
Yeah.
That fair play war. Can you describe that attack?
The 5 golem, 3 jump, 4 quake attack.
Yeah, it was the sickest. It was like the weirdest base. It was like, I don't even know how to describe it. I just remember watching it and going, okay, how would you describe this base to somebody who can't see it? And then how would you
So it was a base if you look at it in the shape of like a baseball field, home plate was where the queen was at in this big huge square that basically took up the infield. And then from the infield all the way out to where the outfielders would be, there was nothing but spotty walls here and there with no buildings or defenses or anything out there in the middle. And then once you got to the outfielders area, there was several boxes of defenses that wrapped all the way from, 9 o'clock all the way over to 1 o'clock. And went all the way up to the top, all the way up to 12 o'clock. And that's kind of how the base was laid out. There was one big section down at the bottom with the queen with a bunch of storages, and then everything up and around the top. And that's how it was built. And I've seen one other base like it, and I got close on it, but it wasn't as good as the attack I did then. But what I did was I sent in 2 golems in the south and let them bang on the walls in front of the queen for a little bit, and then dropped my king with a couple wizards down there, jumped the king in because I didn't feel like I wanted to waste wall breakers down there because I was worried about splash damage, and I really had to get him in to get to the queen. And then once I got him inside, I dropped a couple golems at 9 o'clock and let them start tanking for my queen on that side. And basically just wrapped and jumped my golems all the way up and around to 3 o'clock, and just kind of let them run, and added an extra golem at about 11 o'clock in there for my queen to keep tanking for her, and everything just kind of worked out.
It was crazy.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
But how much would you do to plan that attack? Because I remember you saying, or somebody going, were you staring at your phone? I mean, like, you were thinking about it.
Yeah, that's all I do. I mean, I don't get on TeamSpeak like a lot of the other guys and talk it out with everybody. Like Dirk says, I just get on there and just come up with some random ass crazy plan, and I don't care if it works. I mean, I'll try it. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, somebody's gonna try something.
Try anything. He'll try anything.
Yeah.
I don't talk out my attacks as much on TeamSpeak as I should, but I have a podcast and I'm experimenting. So that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah. See, I don't want to let somebody else get their idea in my head. I want to have my own idea and see if my plan will work. And my plan worked on that one. So.
You know what the worst is? The worst is, like, don't get me wrong, TeamSpeak's awesome, and it allows you to be influenced by guys that are way more experienced and may have a lot more insight than you do. But there's those occasional times where you have a plan, you're dead set on it, you know it'll work, and then somebody will talk you out of it, and then with their plan, and then you'll run their plan, and then it fails for whatever reason, whether it's your execution or poor planning, whatever. And then you always tell yourself, like, man, if I would have just did my plan, like, I would have killed that thing.
But you don't have to do that on TeamSpeak. On TeamSpeak, like, nobody's saying you have to do it, because a lot of times I'm like, I'll work through a plan with some. I think here's the thing: you don't need to feel responsible for doing the attack that you just spent time talking out, because, like, it's just like when somebody when you ask for, like, a pig dog in your CC, and you know people aren't doing it, and you get it filled up, and then you ask for a different one. Because you decide, you know what, that attack is stupid. I shouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to switch it up, and you feel guilty.
Yeah,
that's the same type of thing. You don't have, like, if you're on TeamSpeak and you're talking about an attack, and it doesn't work, and then you go, you know what, I'm going to go back to my original plan, because a lot of times I'll talk through something or I'll think through something, and at the end of it, I go, wow, that one won't work. I'm going to go back to the original, and now I know exactly why the original works.
I think sometimes just saying it out loud helps, working it out. You just walking through step by step, and sometimes you don't see that cannon that's hidden on the outside that's going to pull your golems, and you're like, oh shit, I'm glad I was talking that out.
Yeah, but you don't have to feel obligated to do, it's like you spend time batting it around, but you can go, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. I think we all go, stand back, let me fail. Because that's what I like to do.
I think sometimes it just depends on people's, their learning styles and their thought processes too. Like, I'm a person that if I talk things through, I can get to where I'm trying to go. And there's plenty of people that are just a little bit more introspective, and they do it internally. So, everybody has their way that works best for them.
I did start doing this, pathing my golems, like tapping. I'm like, okay, if I drop this one, how is he gonna walk? Bloop, 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 bloop. Just on the screen, like, well, you know what? I think I should drop that one first, because this guy's gonna go.
Makes that sound.
Bloop, 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 bloop. He's gonna walk way slower. He's gonna take longer to get that
sound. That's his golem drop sound.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Bloop, 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 bloop. But by doing that, I realized I'm like, I need to path these individual golems. Like, every time I drop them. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Guaranteed, dude. Oh, man. I want you to attack live next time so I can hear you doing your blop, blop, blop.
I've been kind of sneaking in under the radar lately. Yeah, I've been kind of busy. But,
I try to sneak in under the radar on TeamSpeak. I wait until they're all talking about something else, and then I go in. when they're all distracted and they're like, "Oh, Mel, you're attacking."
Yeah.
Oh man, I like an
That
audience.
bitch.
Yeah,
She went in without telling us.
I love it, dude. I love going in live now. I used to hate it. I love it now.
Well, Dirk has probably been on here when I've said, well, Dirk was just in the chat. That fucker just went in without fucking telling us? And he's still in the chat.
Yeah, I'm still right here. And I'm like, thanks, Scotty.
Yeah.
I'm over here. Heard you, bud.
Appreciate it. Come back with no clan, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's do shout-outs.
Who's first?
Rudax Legend.
That's right,
The
Doctor.
legend.
Okay.
Sir Rudax Legend.
Dirty Pirate does not need another shout out.
Yeah, he doesn't. I got him. He's
I'm not
covered.
shouting him out. I would like to shout out, obviously, House of Elf for all their donations, because it's very selfish when you're pushing. I did not donate at all. I was always in the clouds, and then I'd come back and just demand like a hound. So people gem so much stuff for me.
In this
I really
next week,
appreciate it.
hounds are going to be flowing because it's going to be
I
a
need
push.
to get everyone back. So.
No. I mean, because everybody will be pushing. You'd be like, I can't even get rid of air.
Yeah, that's true. And also, like, even people, like, I went over to L2 as well, and I don't know them very well, but they donated to me too, so I appreciate
Damn, who's
that.
getting them from everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, like Buds, he's in L right now, but he hasn't been in L before, and that guy would just be donating straight time to me, which was awesome. Buds, Candy, somebody else, loads of people. And also, and I'm sure that other people...
Somebody else, the player?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, I think I speak on everyone's behalf to wish Tate a healthy recovery from his...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get better, Tate.
From his broken leg.
So we just want him to heal quickly and feel better soon.
And to get an extension cord, he's going to need it to charge all of those devices.
That's right.
Come aside.
He'll be maxed out in no time.
Oh my god, he'll be the master. We'll get better, Tate. Other shout-outs.
Yeah. I guess I'll lead off with the sledgehammer right now in L, Mr. Mad Hatter himself.
Wow, yeah.
Dude, your attacks, bro. Your attacks. Like, I will log on at work in the bathroom and hide for fucking 10 minutes just so I can watch one of your attacks. Like, they're incredible. The man is 3-star and 10s. Like, it's nobody's business. And it's happening left and right. Biggie, whenever you find your tablet after your wife got done, hiding it from you, get on back to L as quick as you can. Biggie got into some, Clash life problems like I am, so hopefully we'll see him back soon. Mailman, glad to have you back in.
Do the laundry, Fig.
Oh yeah, man. Do the laundry. Make sure you pick up the dirty clothes before you do the laundry.
That's right. Don't redo the clean ones.
Shrink the laundry.
Mailman.
Shrink. Help out
have
and shrink something.
Mailman back in L. Mailman, you dry toast, butterless bastard, you. Your dry ass humor gets me through the day.
I'm so happy to have him back too. Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's the best. He's the best. Mert, always. You're not here today, and it's rare that you're not on a L podcast. But
it's about
love
time,
you, bro. But yeah, all the guys over in Reloaded, keep kicking ass, man. You guys rock. L2, you guys are animals. STG, sorry, bro. But yeah, man, keep on keeping on. Keep it clashy.
Meloise.
All right, I would like to shout out folks back in L Reloaded, where my two minis are. Everybody's been fighting hard over there, and
where your minis are, but I think where your heart resides.
My heart resides, and we're working really hard to get those clan levels up. They are at clan level 4 right now, and
there you go.
We are pushing for that clan level 5 so we can get the troop upgrades, and then life is just going to be beautiful over there.
That would be sweet.
It's going to be so much better.
Yeah. So got that goal in mind. We're goal-oriented people here.
Oh,
We're going for the gold. And yeah, so hey guys, keep fighting hard. We'll get there. No.
I'll just give shout outs to basically to my co-leaders. I'm not gonna co-lead shout out anybody in House of L because there's just too many of them damn bastards in there. Too many, and that ship just runs itself. There's no reason to even be a leader over there. Everybody just takes care of business. But in L Reloaded, I mean, we've got Mel, of course, and then Warthog. He's not as good an attacker. He needs some more 3-stars, but he takes care of all the day-to-day business over there. So, and then our new co-leader that we've got is Little Sock, doing good. And then L2, our co-leaders. Ginger is always doing stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, all the time. Always doing Clash Caller. Always sending out the rules to all the new people. I don't even know why I'm there. She should be the leader, really. But then we got Ike the Great and J-Rob, K-Mac, and Caffeine. I mean, those are the co-leaders there, and they're all kicking ass. Fu Man? Yeah, Fu Man's elder, I think. Offhand.
Well, I heard very hilarious.
Yeah. Should try it. But yeah, those are the shout-outs I got.
Get a hold of us, clashclanspodcast@gmail.com, at WBSMT Radio on Twitter, and at Scotty827 on Twitter. I don't do a lot on Twitter, but I'll let you know things that are going on and that kind of stuff. And keep it clashy, everybody. Hey, thanks everybody for being here. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Scotty.
Anytime.
Thank you.
It's always so fun.
Do it again.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.